Come on, the boys. Tell me this is working now. Tell me this is working now. Leeds piling on the pressure. Hang on a second. Better be working. This is the most cheeks internet I've ever seen. What is going on, everyone? What is going on? I don't know what's going on my screen because... Here we go. There we go. That's all back. That's all back. 1 second. Are you ready for the magic? Are you ready for the magic? Yes. Boom. Boom. Anyway, guys, what is going on? It is your boy JT. Started well. We have started well indeed. I tell you what hasn't started well is this damn internet. This is absolutely catastrophic, shall I say. There we go. Just getting it all sorted out. Hi, JT. Hi, Michael. How you doing? RAPHINHA whips it in one more time. And this time it's easily caught. 2 free kicks within the space of 2 minutes for RAPHINHA there. Unfortunately, unable to put one away. How are you all doing on this fine Saturday morning? I'm sorry. I know it's a bit late, and I know sorries don't count for anything. But I do have a reason, and that is because my internet was already world class before. Well, they've only gone and made it worse. I couldn't believe the scenes. They were like, yeah, let's change it up to this Virgin business package, yeah? Business package, my candy ass. The only business is doing is screwing me over. That's the only business about this damn package. But I tell you who is doing the business is Leeds today. Leeds are doing the business so far. Chelsea pinned back into their own half. Let me just sort out the tags real quick. Let me just sort this all out. Thoughts on Roberts versus Brentford. The thing with Tyler Roberts, if you just give me 1 second, sorry. I just need to do one thing, and then I can tell you all about Tyler Roberts. Look, I was actually decently impressed with Tyler Roberts. Look, it wasn't a perfect performance. Let's be real here. It was a lovely goal, and he had some good spells in the game. Yeah, that'll do. Like I said, it was a good performance from Tyler Roberts all round. However, look, it wasn't perfect, and he does lack a lot to be desired in that striker position. I think I do like him in the midfield role, which he did move into. You see how it changed once Jack Harrison got pulled back on, and Dan James got pushed more into the striker role. Tyler Roberts got brought back a little bit more after that change, and that's when I thought Tyler Roberts really improved. Much like Rodrigo, I actually prefer him in that role just behind the striker. I think he needs someone in front of him opening up the space and just allowing it to be a lot easier for him to play through there. Tried looking out for you at the start of the match. Did you have internet issues again? JT, you should change your internet provider. I'm not the one doing it. I'm only a student, so I'm living in a house. And the thing is they damn changed it. This is the cheek of it. I don't know if you were here. They changed it. They were like, oh, yeah, we're going to put you onto the Virgin business package. Virgin business package, my candy ass. This thing's even worse than before. Doesn't even reach my damn room now. Having said that, it's Havertz reaching in to his back pocket to try and pull something out to scarper Leeds, to send that arrow through the hearts of Leeds United fans as Havertz brings the ball forward once again now. Gives it out to Chilwell. But yeah, I don't know what you guys thought of Tyler Roberts. It's a very contentious one with that guy, isn't it? 99% of people seem to absolutely despise the guy for some reason. I mean, yeah, you could say maybe he's not quite up to scratch Premier League quality from what he's shown this year. But I do think the guy does get a bit too much stick, personally. Roberts needs consistency, look class first half. Exactly. But this has been the thing with Tyler Roberts since he joined the club. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Some of the things that guy can do, I think the only person in the club that can actually outdo him technically with a lot of these things is RAPHINHA. Technically, he is second to none. Quality on the ball, I mean, he's got an abundance of it. He's so natural, the way he touches it, the way he flicks it. It just comes so easy to him, and he's so elegant with it. But he's about as consistent as pigeon shit on Trafalgar Square. So that's where his problem comes in. Oh, hang on a second there. Is that a pen, ref? That's a pen, surely. Come on, ref. Dan James has been brought down in the box here. He's been brought down in the box. There's a big scuffle. Oh, boys. Here we go. Come on, is that a pen? Surely that's a pen. That's a filthy challenge. Hang on, he gets it. It's a clean challenge, I think. It might be a clean tackle. Hang on. So he's flicked it through. Oh, hang on. No, I didn't see that angle. That's a bona fide pen. That's a surefire pen. No way, money back guarantee if this ain't a pen. Hey, Joe Depp, how the hell are ya? My man, I'm doing well. Especially after seeing Leeds perform this well. Boy, I wish I had this stream up from the start, because this has been some performance, and it's looking like Leeds are going to get a penalty. I don't know what's going on. They're messing around. I think they're checking VAR or something. Come on, forget it, VAR. Give us the damn pen. Leeds really need to buy in January. This season is turning into an injury-ravaged season for Leeds. Don't know how long KP is out for, but Leeds need to better the squad. Yeah, exactly, mate. And I think we'll talk a bit more about that at half-time. But Calvin Phillips is going to be out for the foreseeable future, potentially until February. And have they given the pen? They've given the pen! Oh, come on, the boys! Oh my God, this is it. This is where the magic happens. Raphinha is here. Raphinha is ready. Raphinha is going to slot this. There is no way he doesn't miss these penalties, yeah? Raphinha, my guy. Raphinha on the shirt. Raphinha on the score sheet. Come on, here we go. This is massive. 27th minute of the game. Leeds to take the lead above the potential champions-elect. It's Raphinha. He steps up and he whips it. Oh, into the bottom left-hand corner. Oh, the Whites are here to stay, and there's nothing you can do about it. You talk about relegation battles. You talk about spankings. You talk about not getting a single point in December. But Raphinha has just shot an arrow through the hearts of the Chelsea faithful. He's dancing. He's loving life. I'm living it to the max. And Leeds United take the lead once more. Woo-hoo! Come on, boys. Vamos, Leeds, carajo. Woo-hoo! Oh, man. Wow, what a start. What a start. This has been electric stuff. This has been electric stuff from Leeds. And we take the lead against the potential champions-elect. Wow. Naughty Brazilian indeed. They'll check not to give us a penalty. They were trying it. But it did not work. Oh, yes. Raphinha is too saucy. Can I say, lovely play by Dan James as well to earn the penalty in the first place. I don't want that to go under the radar there. That was a lovely little run by Dan James to earn the penalty in the first place. Smash a like, guys, for JT. Someone just did, and whoever that is, I don't know who you are. Don't know where you're watching from, but all I know is that I love you from the bottom of my heart, and you're an absolute living legend. Come on, how you boys feeling? I need some energy in here, man. Come on. We just took the lead against Chelsea. This is magical. This is magisterial stuff we're watching here. Oh, man, this has been an absolutely eye-watering performance from Leeds United. Here we go. Llorente on the ball now, striding forward. Lovely looping long ball. We're really causing them problems with those diagonal balls today. Although, I must say, we do look very weak on the counter-attack. Kai Havertz coming through this time. Giving it to Marcos Alonso. Come on, I need a big defensive performance from you, Shaqs. Lovely block. What are your thoughts on Shackleton, by the way? I was having an interesting conversation with a guy on the train up to Ellen Road just a couple of weeks ago. And he wasn't actually a big fan of him, which I found very, very rare. Because everyone seems to be massive Shackleton fanboys generally. But it was actually quite surprising that he wasn't. Chelsea have a corner now. Get it in. Get it out. But yeah, because I've always been a bit outspoken on the fact that I don't think he's quite as good as people think he is yet. And I think some of his performances this year, especially on the ball, have left a lot to be desired for. Which is why I was very happy to see Ayling get back in the first place, although he did have a few suspect moments in that Brentford game, shall we say. Shaxs isn't the best. Would want someone better. But in what position, though? I still don't get it, because he seems to have played probably some of his better football in that fullback position, but that's not his natural position. Naturally, you'd expect him to be playing in that midfield role, but he just doesn't. I don't think he's cut out for it, to be honest. My daughter and grandson are Chelsea supporters. What have I done wrong? Oh, mate, that is some household right there. What fraudulence, man? How you not letting them support Leeds? How you letting them support Chelsea? Come on. You got to be in there like swimwear, straight away. Boom. Throw that Leeds shirt on them. No looking back. It's exactly what happened to me. Before I even knew what was going on, there was a Leeds shirt on me, the Strongbow on the top, and there was nothing I could do about it. You have made me so happy, George Nicholson. Well, thank you very much, my friend. You have indeed made me that doesn't work. You have made me eternally happy, my man, for your contribution. Thank you very much there. I would have preferred Cresswell as centre-back, Ayling at right-back, and Shackleton on the bench. Ooh, it's a tough one. To be fair, Shackleton today, he has, if I'm going to give credit where credit's due, Shackleton has not had a bad game so far. Of course, it is only 30 minutes in, as Firpo marshals his man off the ball. Out to Jack Harrison now. Show me what you got, my man. That's a bit questionable there. He's just walked backwards. He's just moonwalked back into our own box and smashed it straight at Jorginho. This is really not looking good right now. Rudiger forced to rip a long shot. It finds its way to Raphinha. Raphinha now pinging it out to the left. Dan James, this is what I'm talking about, my son. This is what I'm talking about. Go on. Take him down. Take him down, my man. Oh, unlucky. If we go on to lose today, if we go on to lose today, 100% all I want. What's 100% all you want if we go on to lose? What's 100% all you want? That lineup there with Ayling in and Shackleton on the bench. As Leeds come forward once again here. Can I just say, is it just me or are these socks a new thing? I could have sworn we wore white socks with this kit last time round. I never saw these yellow socks before. I mean, I can't lie. I'm kind of digging it. Sometimes it does look a bit weird, especially when they got like blue boots on as well, with these yellow socks. However, seeing Raphinha strut around in those yellow socks is adding a lot of value to them, if I'm going to be honest here. If we're going to lose today, 100% effort. Okay. Well, so far, it's looking like 100% effort. So far, there is nothing really too major to fault. Look, there's a few little things you can pick out, of course, but you got to take into account here, we're playing Chelsea. Yeah, these guys are no mugs, and we're taking the game to them. They're coming forward once again here, though. We need to weather the storm. We need to get our umbrella up. It's raining cats and dogs out there. We need to weather it and then come forward again. I tell you something, mine today isn't weathering this too well. Is this all smooth for you guys, by the way? There's no like sound problems or any of that? I didn't get time to check that earlier. It's the son-in-law's fault. Out and out blue. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can understand that. Be a bit awkward if you got married and your wife was like a Man United fan or something. Because I'll tell you something, my kid is not going to be a Man U fan. I can tell you that for nothing. As Dan James gets absolutely crunched by Reece James there. The battle of the Jameses. James squared going through. And who is the victor? Of course, it is Daniel James reborn. Better than Ronaldo. The Welsh GOAT, as I like to call him. What are you thinking about Dan James, by the way? New socks, mate. Keep the socks. I like him. I do like him. I do like him. I can't lie. But Dan James, for me, he just gets more and more impressive each week I see him. I'm thinking this is looking harder and harder for Harrison to reclaim that position once Bamford's back. Because once Bamford's back and one of them potentially has to get dropped. So at the beginning of the season, I would have said, look, it's too harsh to drop Harrison. You'd have to bench James. But the way things have gone, I think for me, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. But I think you got to be starting Dan James every day of the week and twice on a Saturday. I think he has been, I wouldn't say phenomenal. That's probably a bit too crazy because, again, his finishing has left a lot to be desired. But he has been very, very, very good. He's sharp. He's energetic. He's electric. He sends tingles down your spine. He sends shivers down opponents' spines. And when he gets dribbling and taking people on, he is liquid velvet. How could there be any sound problem? It's 1-0. Yellow socks are GK. So what? You're telling me they just messed up and gave everyone goalkeeper socks or something? Because I don't know. Like, it's such a small thing, but it's something that your eyes just pick up on instantly. As Chelsea come forward once again here. There is a little bit of yellow on the kit, to be fair. So I guess you could say it kind of matches that. But obviously, there's not too much yellow on it. To be honest, the home kit, I'm not a crazy fan of. Just because of the collar. I don't like shirts with collars, to be honest. With a football shirt. I like it like this. This is like perfect fit for me. You know, nice, round, you know, tightish to the neck. You know, it's a football shirt. You don't want it too loose, too baggy. You know, people are going to be pulling it all over the gaff. Harrison got to fight for his spot, get back to last year's form. Absolutely, man. I don't know what's gone on with Jack Harrison, to be honest. He's shown glimmers of really exciting things, like especially that assist against Tottenham. It was absolutely quality. Yeah, it was saucy. But since then, he's kind of he's kind of fallen off the boil a little bit, unless they accidentally messed them up in the wash, for God's sake. Salute back again, Kal-El. How are you, my brother? My brother from another mother. Welcome back, my man. Welcome back. Dan James, stay in the box. What do you mean, Dan James, stay in the box? Timo Werner is in our box right now, and I do not like it one bit. Luckily, it's Timo Werner, and he slipped on his ass. And Tyler Roberts has absolutely crunched him with a 2-footer there. He certainly felt the rhythm. He certainly felt the rhyme, and he came sliding in like it was bobsleigh time as he's 2-footed him from behind there. Lovely challenge. That is the beautiful game. That is what I'm talking about. Jesus, he absolutely leapt in there like a salmon. If that's not at least a booking, then I don't know what's going on here. Oh, no booking. No booking. That is classy stuff from Roberts there. I'll tell you something. We were talking about Roberts just earlier. Hey, it's looking good for him, man. But this is exactly what happened at the end of last season. He played against Chelsea as well when he got his shot tipped onto the bar. I don't know if you remember that. And he had a very good game. I actually gave him man of the match that game. And he started to build things up with a few really good performances. And it started to look really good for Tyler Roberts. He was getting some goals. He was contributing a lot more. And he was looking like he was going to force his way into the side as a mainstay. And then things kind of fell off again. He's starting to look that way again with Tyler Roberts right now. He's getting himself involved more. He's got a lot more energy. His pressing is a lot better. He's looking consistent in that midfield position. And, you know, I just don't want to speak too soon again. I just hope that he can maintain this form. Is Lukaku on the bench? I don't believe he is. Actually, let me check the bench now. Hang on, my whole thing's just completely shut off there. Oh my God. Wow, Leeds almost letting that one up. They'll probably dock us 2 points for having the wrong socks. Look, to be honest, we laugh about it, but that is the most Leeds United thing possible. Let's be real here. They will look for any kind of little thing to pin against us. As Llorente pins Chelsea back with a lovely through ball over to Jack Harrison. Oh, that's better from Jack. That's better, and he's killed it with his next touch. But that's better. That was a lovely sprint from Jack there. A loose ball, which was 100% going away just for an easy Chelsea throw-in. Jack Harrison has sprinted about 30 yards to make it, and now Leeds have an attack on our hands. An attack which lasted about as long as it takes you to get served in McDonald's, nonetheless. However, an attack nonetheless. Dan James piling the pressure on now. We'll have a little look at the bench. We'll have a little look at the whole squad and everything at half time as well. Of course, a lot to talk about, a lot to digest from this first half of football as Reece James comes forward again here with too much ease, if you ask me. He's gliding through there. Someone needs to stick a foot out, but it doesn't matter because you've got the main man, Meslier, sticking his hands out. Meslier, of course, one of the youngest goalkeepers ever to 50 Premier League performances. And would you believe it, the guy started out in the Championship. Ever since that fateful day where we lost to Arsenal in the Cup, it was his first performance for Leeds. Definitely first performance for the Leeds first team. And he did not disappoint. And ever since that day, really, it's been very hard to lodge him out of the side. He had Kiko Casilla come in for a very short spell of time. Oh my God, no. Oh man, we can't go into the lead with anything, can we, man? We can't keep the lead for anything. I mean, oh man, what am I even saying? I can't even speak right because once again, we've just frauded it up. Oh my God. Oh, our defensive line has more gaps than a waffle. Oh my God, Werner gets the ball, gives it out to Marcus Alonso, and there's just a raging thigh gap in the middle of our defensive line. Forshaw is nowhere near tight enough to his man there. He's just drilled it in, and Mason Mount, he's sat in acres of space there, man. He literally has about 3 bodies worth of space each side of him. You could get a 2-meter ruler, stick it out of each of his arms, stick it out of his back, out of the front part of his body, out of his torso, and there's still no one touching it. So much gaps there, man. Can't go into the half time with the lead, unfortunately. Stupid defending once again. Look, if Chelsea had done something crazy to carve us out open, fair enough. But that is just weak. That is just porous, man. And I know I probably sound a bit bitter because it's Chelsea. And 1-1 on the reflection of it isn't bad. But come on. Why can't we just keep a clean sheet? Why can't we just be a bit more resolute for once? Ayling giving away a needless foul now on the outside of the box to Loftus-Cheek. This is the storm we have to weather. We cannot afford to go into half-time with trailing Chelsea. Because if we trail Chelsea into the second half, then the game is probably wrapped. Let's be real here. Once Chelsea get a lead, it's very, very hard to get it off them. Reece James now standing over the free kick. Gonna need a big, big save from you, Meslier. Big, big save. Of course, it's Mason Mount as well. Mason Mount always has these life-changing performances against us. I don't know what it is. Ever since he was at Derby, he just loves playing Leeds, doesn't he? Come on, big save from you, Meslier. Big, big save. Reece James looking to the stars. Looking to the crowd. See thousands of angry faces. As Alonso whips it, and he ain't getting nowhere. No dip on it, yeah? No barbecue, no salsa, not even any ketchup on that free kick, yeah? No dip, blazing it into row Z. Well, I wouldn't call it row Z, more like row B. But still, blazing it into the crowd nonetheless. Leeds have a little bit of reprieve. How much will be added on is the question on everyone's lips. 44 minutes so far on the clock. The ball is pinged forward. Only as far as Timo Werner, who pings it straight back to Mason Mount. Chelsea coming forward again once more. Hey, walking it off the pitch. All right, come on. Let's just all calm down. Let's all breathe. You know, how are you guys feeling at 1-1? Are you feeling confident? Do you think we can still get something out of this game? Do you think we can potentially still get all 3 points? I find it a bit deflating personally. But, You know, we have performed well over the basis of the entire half. Here we go. Tyler Roberts now. Could we steal something just before the break? It's not looking like it with that kind of play. We've just passed the ball out for a throw in there. I don't know what's going on. We're gifting them the ball now. I know it's Christmas coming up and all. 13 days away? Where is it? Wait, so it's 11th. 2 weeks away, exactly. Yeah, but we don't need to be giving them early gifts here. Dan James now on the ball, losing out. A 3v1 scenario for Leeds there, and we've lost out. This is dangerous stuff on the counter-attack from Reece James. Reece James once more, giving it back to Jorginho. Someone needs to close him down. The guy's in so much space! Oh, what a save, Meslier. Lovely save with the feet there. The French magician. The French Lev Yashin. Whatever you want to call him. Meslier, again, we were speaking about him earlier. Lovely save there. How many times has he dug us out in the past few weeks with some quality saves? This guy is the real deal, I'm telling you. Can he catch a corner, though? Oh, no, he can't. But Havertz has blazed it over the bar. That's not another corner, is it? What is going on, man? It's just pinballing around in there, man. It's bouncing around. No one's clearing it. And then Havertz eventually blazes it over, this time literally into row Z. And apparently it is going to be another Chelsea corner. I'm going to need a big head on this. A big, big head. Ailing, this has got your name written all over it, my son. No, it doesn't, because it's gone all the way past everyone. Reece James now. Someone just clamp him. 2 foot on the edge of the box. Can't allow them to get a goal. Just 30 seconds left until the end of the half. We need to go into this with at least a point in the hand. And it seems like that is exactly what's going to happen. Excellent save indeed, Cal L. And it does look like we are going to go into half-time with 1-1 on the score sheet. How are you guys feeling right now? Are you feeling confident? Are you feeling nervous? Are you feeling a bit tetchy, as Frank Lampard would put it? Because that is it. A very, very, very impressive performances in portions of the game for Leeds. We did let it go at the end there, and there are some things to work on for the second half. But as it stands, it is Leeds 1, Chelsea 1, as we go into the half-time. Should I say. Let's have a little look at the other games going on at the moment. Rafa, Phillips, and Meslier is our golden trio. It is indeed. I'd be tempted to slide Bamford in there as well. Potentially make it a golden spine down the middle of the side there. I think Bamford has been very underrated since being with Leeds in the Premier League. But I think it is also time to check on the other scores on the doors. Oh, that is the wrong screen. What is going on there? Hang on a second. Hang on. Uh-oh. Here we go. I don't know what was going on there. But it is, of course, 2-0 to Arsenal against Southampton at halftime. Odegaard and Lacazette, the 2 goal scorers. Funnily enough, Aubameyang left out of the squad for disciplinary reasons. Now, what you buy into that or what you read into that, of course, could mean a plethora of things. The guy not playing too well recently, to be honest, anyway. So is it as much of a miss? Liverpool, Aston Villa, halftime. These are very good scores for Leeds. Villa so far dropping points. We'd like to see Liverpool win. Personally, I want to see Liverpool win. I want to see Villa drop some points. Southampton losing right now, dropping points. Very good for Leeds, because I will get on to Leeds in just a second. But if we do have a little look at the Premier League table as things stand, Southampton losing, very, very good. They drop down to 16th. Palace stay in 15th, and well, they do drop down to 15th as Leeds cruise up into 14th. If we could win today, that would be monumental. All right, those extra 2 points would slide us right up there above Everton, joint on points with Leicester, and if Villa are to lose, joint on points with Villa as well. That would be an absolute dream scenario, wouldn't it? Villa dropping points, which you can see happening to Liverpool. And if Leeds could just nick it here, oh, that would be simply divine. But this is, of course, the lineup. If anyone hasn't seen it, I know it looks a bit weird on this screen. I don't know the way they've done it, but it doesn't really play like that. It's more of our regular 4-5-1 with, of course, Shackleton roaming around in the defensive position, Dallas coming into the midfield position. I don't know why they've drawn it up like this. It looks very, very weird. But some very good performances. Confident because we weren't expecting anything. We weren't expecting anything, no. And people weren't expecting anything from us. But look, we started off the game very, very well. It's kind of drifted away a bit. But all we need is that one goal to nick it. The only thing is, this is why Phillips is so much of a miss. Because I just do not feel confident defensively at all without Calvin Phillips there. If Calvin Phillips was in the side, I'd actually have confidence to say, if we can nick a goal, I think defensively, we could hold out here. But Shackleton in that role instead of Phillips, or Dallas in that role instead of Phillips, it just doesn't do it for me personally. Where are the Leeds streamers? What do you mean the Leeds streamers? I'm a Leeds streamer. What's going on, my brother? If it's a Leeds streamer you're looking for, there's a Leeds streamer right here. Flexible Truth, my man. Relegation is not coming. You're not seeing this beautiful performance. In fact, let's have a little look at how far we are away from relegation right now. Relegation is currently 10 points. We're currently on 17. That's 7 whole points. The same amount of points we are behind you, geezer. So there's just as much of a gap between you and us and relegation. So you know what? I don't want to be hearing you chatting all this loud, Mr. Atomic Puppet, until your boys get themselves in order themselves, fella. But, like I say, what are the changes you would make in this first half? 1 second, let me just get my phone, which has the rest of the team sheet on it. I don't know why they don't have the rest of the team sheet on this. Ethan, hi! How are you, my man? How are you, Ethan? How are you, brother? Yeah, if we have a little look at the lineup here, of course, the bench is as stands. Mateus Klitsch, Charlie Cresswell, Somerville, Klassen, McKinstry, Jenkins, Gelhardt, Drama, and McCarron. Would you give Joe Gelhardt another crack? We are in order. Don't you see Lord Fred? Fuck off, man. Fred's actually gonna become one of the main mans in it, the main dons in there, and it's gonna really, really annoy me. Joe Gelhardt to come on. But who are you taking off for Joe Gelhardt, though? Who are you taking off? Because I don't think you can take Dan James off. I think Dan James is too important to the way we've been counter-attacking Chelsea. And more importantly, counter-pressing Chelsea with Dan James. So I don't think you can take Dan James off. And Roberts, I don't think, has had a very poor performance. Unless if you want to drop Dan James back, take Roberts off and put what do you call him? Put Gelhardt on. But I don't think that's the move right now. I think you save Gelhardt in your back pocket for the last 10 minutes of the game. He's powerful. He's very strong. He's very, very quick. And he's got a rocket shot on him. Yes, his accuracy lays a lot to be desired sometimes. Yes, his decision-making is quite poor at times, Joe Gelhardt. But, you know, I think if you save him for the last 10 minutes or so, that's where we can really, really strike back. Greetings to you, Matt Bullen. How are you, my brother? Ethan, what are your thoughts about the full-time score? We are late, but we are here. Late, early, doesn't matter. Get here whenever you want. Stay for only as long as you want. It is a pleasure to have you here whilst you are here. You absolute living legends as we hit 9 whole goddamn likes. You absolute living beauties. Roberts maybe or Harrison. Look, Harrison could come off. Yeah, Harrison I think is probably the worst performer so far out of those 4. But I think Harrison does add a lot more defensively than Gelhardt, definitely. And a lot more defensively than a lot of them. So I think it's even a risk to take Jack Harrison off. I think the defensive work that he does do on that left-hand side often goes quite unnoticed. And we are going to need a very strong defensive performance here. We are going down. How many more times do I have to say this? We are shy. We're drawing against Chelsea, fella. We're drawing against Chelsea. What more can you ask for as Jason Walker has just joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers that a beautiful game has to offer? Welcome, my brother. Welcome to the family of the legends. You are very, very welcome here. But like I said, man, Chelsea drawing against the potential champions-elect. Very good performance in times, taking the game to them. And you're saying we're shite. Come on, man. Come on. Did you see Leeds' next 3 fixtures? No way you're catching up to us. Yeah, but everyone said that. Look, last week it was, have you seen Leeds' next 4 fixtures and humping Chelsea in the mix? Now you're saying next 3 fixtures. Yeah? Chelsea are potentially one of the hardest out of all of them, if not the hardest. I think Liverpool is just because of the way that we always match up against each other. But, look, man, it's very, very easy to say. If Leeds can pick up a win here, that is massive. I said personally, if we could get 6 points out of the next 12, I would be absolutely buzzing with that. 4 points at least, I'd have to take 4 points out of the next 12. If we can get 3 points here, I mean, it seems very, very unlikely. Let's be real. Let's not get carried away with ourselves here. We'll be lucky to get 1 point. But if we could nick all 3, then we are really set ourselves into good straits. We are draw in top 4. Dave, keep the faith indeed, my man. Like I said, what are the changes you were going to make? And you know what? It's that time again. It is balls to the walls time. I want to see you get your cojones, slap them on the table for me. Give me your final score prediction. Give me the next goal scorer. And if you get it right, then you get a nice homemade cookie, packet of quavers, and a pat on the back. No Bamford. Next season, you're going to do a watch-along in the Championship. You know what? You're really funny, fella. You're really funny coming with all this smoke, yeah? Just wait till we catch you lacking at Ellen Road, yeah? Wait till you come to the home of the big dogs and you get your cheeks absolutely slapped around. 2-1 Leeds. Gelhardt to score. It's only Chelsea, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it is only Chelsea. Chelsea actually faltering a bit recently. Things looking a bit shaky over there, over at the bridge. Is Thomas Tuchel's honeymoon period quickly ending? I don't know. You tell me. I think it is just a little rough patch. But if we can damage their season even more today, I would absolutely love it. Why don't we just take 3 points off of all of the big dons we're playing, eh? Obviously that is only 3. I wouldn't consider Arsenal a big don. They're about as big as a kindergarten student. McTominay owns your stadium. McTominay doesn't even own a lease on our stadium. He couldn't even afford a seat at our stadium, I'll tell you that much. Atomic Puppet is just vomiting inside his family's insides here in the chat. Fuck's sake. We have nothing to lose. Just batter them. Yeah, but if we go too hard, then we're going to leave ourselves very, very exposed. I'm telling you, man, there's been more gaps than a waffle in our defense at times. It is Rizzler paper thin. It is literally like, if they apply that tiny bit more pressure, it's just all going to snap in half. That's what it's been like watching them come through with the counterattacks in that first half. And look, man, it's so sad not having Calvin Phillips in that position. Because like I said, those midfield runners has been the main problem for us. Reece James picking the ball up from deep. Even Loftus-Cheek has been causing us a lot of problems coming through there. Loftus-Cheek has been clapping our cheeks at times. And to be honest, I haven't been enjoying it. How's Messi James? Messi James, or Dan James reborn, as I like to call him, is a completely different player to the fraud that was playing for Man United. Let me tell you, Dan James has been exquisite at times. On the ball, liquid. Yeah, he's been rapid. He's been smart. He's been interchanging very, very well. It's just that final little bit of end product that he does sometimes miss. But today, earning a beautiful penalty for Leeds, a penalty that was slotted as calm as you like by RAPHINHA. And a very, very, very good performance from him. I'd say so far, early man of the match. If you are going to have to give it to a Leeds United player, I think you'd be hard-pressed to not give it to RAPHINHA. I think you'd be hard-pressed to not give it to RAPHINHA or Dan James right now, in my opinion. James's pace always causes problems, wins us loads of free kick. wins us loads of free kicks. It does. Like I said, it's just, if only he could cross, man. If only he could cross, man. He takes on all these players. He's so good. He shows so much quality. And then he gets into the final third, and the geezer couldn't cross a zebra crossing. I don't know what goes on with him at times. But his pace is certainly electric. And the thing is, sometimes what I was noticing early on in the season, he was scared to use his pace when he first joined for us. He was only going like 80%. He was trying to get on the ball a bit more. Now, as the season's progressed, I'm seeing him break the lines a lot more. I'm seeing him make those darting runs to allow us to ping the through balls, to open up that Chelsea defence, or just any defence that we're playing in general. And that's something that at the beginning of the season, I think he lacked a little bit. You're a twat, Atomic. Atomic is actually a lovely geezer deep down. Bit of a questionable choice of teams, mind you. Bit of a questionable choice of vocabulary as well. However, a lovely guy nonetheless. Messy cold chest. What do you mean, messy cold chest? Fred has more end product than Daniel James. All right, let's not take the piss here, geezer. Fred wouldn't know end product if it slapped him in the face. For sure. I am for sure that we're gonna get this win. Robert's second half hat trick. Hang on, I do need to alter the tags right now. The second half is upon us as the players are walking out from the tunnel once more. I cannot even see my cursor. I don't know what's going on here. This is not ideal at all. Timo Werner strolls out into the middle of the pitch. Here we go. We're ready to run it. I pray to the Sumerian gods. Pray to all the gods, my man. And we are back in Actione. Where's the score? That's not the score. That's the score. All right. Oh, my days. Oh, someone wants me to help sort them out. I'm very optimistic. I'm very optimistic as well. Dan James now getting on the ball, giving it out to Jack Harrison. The second half is ready. Oh my days! Why does someone want me to send them something now? Oh, this is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. All right. Sorry about this little technicality right here. As Leeds come forward once again. Come on, second half underway. Shackleton now. Press them high. Keep them pinned in, boys. Keep the energy up. I'm very optimistic. I'm very optimistic myself, mate. I'm very optimistic myself. All right, here we go. Back in action. Oh my God, 1-1. Mate, we were leading. We were leading, my man. We were leading. So close, but yet so far away. Could we nick it as well? Come on, Trong. I need you to give us the energy, to give us the rhythm, to give us the rhyme. As Jack Harrison slides through three players now. Eventually loses out to Mason Mount, but still gets Leeds the throw in. Is RAPHINHA from Stoke? What are you talking about, man? RAPHINHA is the sauciest Don that's ever graced the international game. It's ever graced the English game. And, I mean, let's be real. I don't think there's anyone on the planet right now that can compete with RAPHINHA. I genuinely think this is one of the sauciest players I've ever seen play in my life. The way he strikes that ball with his left foot. The way he torques his leg over it. And he just gets no backlift on the shot at all. It beggars belief sometimes how saucy this geezer is. Let me tell you something. Peri Pelialidinho. No, I don't think so. Rafinha. Kind of got lost in that one. Come on, Leeds. Come on, Leeds indeed. Strong. As Meslier seems to be down here. We can't deal with another injury. Oh, no. Hang on a second. Meslier and Firpo have just clashed into each other here. I can't deal with it with another injury. I cannot be dealing with another injury here. Oh, hang on. What's gone on here? Actually, hang on a second. Firpo is gone down here. It doesn't look like he's even touched anyone. He may have taken a slight shoulder to the abdomen there. I'm not 100% sure what's happened. Maybe it was a little nick off the elbow there. But he's down and he looks to be in some serious discomfort. I think it's got a Leeds win stamped all over it. Let's not get carried away here, boys. Let's not get carried away. As Kai Havertz carries the ball away through that Leeds United midfield. This is what I'm talking about the midfield runners. I'm telling you, it is paper thin through there, man. It's like a soggy biscuit that's fallen into a hot mug of tea. And all they need to do is apply the slightest bit of gentle pressure through the middle. And it just breaks at the seams. This is really, really, really scary watching this. What a bargain RAPHINHA is. An absolute steal, by the way. An absolute steal in the last second. And it's funny, because you know the whole Rodrigo de Paul scenario that was going on. And I'm still gutted that we didn't get him. I think if we had Rodrigo de Paul in this team, he is the perfect Klitsch replacement. He is the perfect upgrade in the middle of the park there. And I think we could have potentially got Europe last year with RAPHINHA and Rodrigo de Paul firing on all cylinders. But hey, that's just me. But you could argue if we were to get Rodrigo de Paul, would we have gone in and signed RAPHINHA after? And although I'm gutted we didn't get de Paul, if it's between him and RAPHINHA, I'm taking Raph all day, every day, as Jack Harrison cuts inside now. Can he rip the shot? Yes, he can, but it's saved. It's a poor shot in the end. It's a tamed effort, but it's an effort nonetheless. Leeds piling the pressure back on Chelsea now, taking the game to them. This is what we need to do. He tries to cut in on his right foot there. The option's closed away, goes back on his left, leathers it down. Unfortunately, it is an easy catch in the end by Mendy. But lovely little bit of play there by Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison starting to grow into the game. Leeds should get Loftus-Cheek. No, I don't think Loftus-Cheek adds anything to this side. He's tearing through us quite a bit. I can't lie, but I don't think he really fits into this side, to be honest. I'm not sure about Loftus-Cheek personally. I don't know. I've never been too crazy about him. Never been too crazy about Loftus-Cheek. I don't know where you guys lie on him. When he first came through, he was meant to be the real deal. Of course, then he got that unfortunate injury in that pre-season game, and ever since then, it was such a needless pre-season game as well. It was some stupid friendly, and he just got I don't know. He obviously had his ACL issues after that, and since he's come back, of course, he went on loan to Fulham, and I don't know, man. I don't know. It's good for his sake to see him back in this side here, but I don't know if he's going to be able to make himself a regular for the foreseeable future for Chelsea. Hopefully, for his sake, he does, but I'm not sure how I actually feel about him right at this current moment in time. He's on the ball again here, though. Don't make me ruin my words. He's played a lovely through ball there. He's tearing us open today, though. So maybe I should stop slagging him off. Maybe I should start saying he's the best midfielder to ever grace the English game. Because every time I open my mouth, he's cutting through. He's sending Forshaw for a pack of hot dogs, and he's just pinging it through easily there. Jack could do with a good game. He could. So far, it has not been his game, but he could do with one. As Reece James, the geezer with more game than EA Sports, is ready to whip one into the box here. I would take Loftus-Cheek and 40 million for Phillips. I rate him. No way, man. And 120 million, you mean? And 120 million for Phillips. Come on now, man. Phillips is priceless. 40 million and look. Oh, no! Oh, it's flicked on there by Rudiger, but it's a lovely catch by Meslier. He's finally learning to catch the ball. This is massive, boys. But yeah, 40 million. And Loftus-Cheek, who I would value at around 12 to 15 million. So you're talking 55 million pounds odd for Calvin Phillips. That is an absolute steal. That is daylight robbery. And I know there's not a lot of daylight in this stadium right now, hence the reason they got the floodlights out. But Phillips is worth 20 mil. Phillips, whack an extra 0 on there, pal. And then even then, I still think you'd be undervaluing him at 200 mil. Come on, man. If Phillips was to ever go, I'd be asking for a minimum 100 million. If Grealish can go for 100 mil, then Calvin Phillips should be going for 200 mil. That's all I'm saying. Tyler Roberts now pressing him down. Decent start to the second half for Tyler Roberts. Not crazy, but a very decent start. RAPHINHA now on the ball. Here we go. It's Dan James. Dan James in the box. It's a 2-on-1 for Leeds. He's still got it. Oh, my days. And he's taken too long there. He's given it straight to Marcus Alonso. That was a big chance for Leeds there. I don't know why he cut onto his right-hand foot there. Should have just taken him down and chipped it across with his left foot. I don't know why he decided to cut onto his right there, Dan James. But it was a lovely, lovely ball through by RAPHINHA in the first place. That's how we need to hit him. Those quick one-touch passes, just ping, ping, ping on the counter-attack. And that's where we're leaving them exposed because they're feeling confident. I'm not going to lie. Chelsea are taking liberties here. They're committing their wife and kids to pretty much every attack they put forward, which is what you want to see, I guess, as a Chelsea fan. But it is leaving us with the option to hit them on the counter. It's like they're not respecting us. It's like they feel confident that we're going to mess up our attacks or we're not going to be able to cut through them. That's what it's looking like to me. And you know what? I don't like that cockiness. His left ball, mate, I tell you, one of Calvin Phillips's balls is 50 million. So let's scrap that whole 55 million or 40 million Loftus-Cheek shenanigans and throw it out the window, which is where we're going to hopefully throw Chelsea's Premier League title aspirations at the end of this game, and then potentially revive them after we go and spank City and Liverpool within a week. As Stuart Dallas has just absolutely clamped Kai Havertz there. That's what I'm talking about. We need to win the physical battle today. We need to get him down, get him dirty as Kai Havertz comes strolling through once again. Lovely block by Stuart Dallas. Dallas has been everywhere so far in this second half. RAPHINHA with a beautiful sliding tackle. He can do it all, this guy. He can do it all. Rudiger is strolling into the box. It's looking dangerous. And RAPHINHA just absolutely wipes him out. He gets the ball. I hope he got the ball. Yes, he got the ball. He got the ball. Clean challenge. Mate, this geezer can do everything. What is there that RAPHINHA can't do? He can score set pieces. He can take people on. He can ping Hollywood balls across the pitch. He can whip it in from 40 yards. He can mix it with the big boys. He can put in some beautiful defense splitting through balls. He can crunch some legs. This guy is a national treasure. They're VARing this. No way. No way they're VARing this. 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 What's going on here? Possible penalty? No way. No way you're giving a penalty. Oh my days. Is it for like some Dallas handball? Is it for some Dallas handball they're trying to check here? I think they're trying to check for something else for a penalty here. I think they're trying to check for something else for a penalty here. No way that's a foul. No way. He got the ball there. He got the ball. Checking. No, VAR. Don't do us dirty. Don't do us dirty, VAR. Please, come on, man. He's checking the monitor. He's checking the monitor. No. He's checking the monitor. He's checking the monitor. He's checking the monitor. He's checking the monitor. Please. No. Don't do us like this. Don't do us like this. Come on. Come on, man. What about our love story at Palace the other week? You can't just divorce us like this, VAR. Can't just dump us. No. That's never a penalty, man. That's a beautiful, beautiful challenge by RAPHINHA. He's not going to give a pen, is he? We need another South American like RAPHINHA. Oh, no. He's giving a pen. Oh, no, he's giving a pen, is he? Oh, my God, he's giving a pen. He's giving a pen. Oh, he's giving a pen. Oh! Oh, my God. Are you joking me? Oh my God. Oh. That is painful. No, he's not from... Oh, my God. He's laughing. He knows it's ridiculous. Look at him, man. The referee's come to screw him over once more. RAPHINHA he's hysterical almost right now. I think we're going to actually watch him have a breakdown. Luke Ayling looks like he's about to clobber the referee in the face. And can you blame him? Oh, my days. If Jorginho is ever going to miss a penalty, it has to be this one. It has to be this one. If he's ever going to miss, this is daylight robbery. This is daylight robbery. No way this can stand. Justice does not allow this to stand. Meslier stands tall. Jorginho with his stupid hop, skip and a jump, and he's whipped it top bins, man. Oh my God, that is a beautiful penalty, but a beautiful example of fraudulence of the highest order. A beautiful example of robbery. Yeah, I know Money Heist Season 5 just came out the other week. Well, we've seen an absolute heisting of 3 points right here. We have seen a robbery of the finest order from the referees today. That is questionable. That is criminalistic decision right there. That's not a pen for me. That is not a pen for me. Leeds are not wank zen. Leeds, oh man. Oh, boys. No penalty indeed, Stephen, man. Stephen Gelhardt. Never a pen for me, man. Am I delusional in this? Am I watching this through Danny Rose tinted glasses? Or was that a questionable decision? Oh, man, Puppet. I can't blame that on RAPHINHA, man. I don't think that. I think that's really harsh. I think that's very harsh. I think that's very, very harsh. Fuck this Leeds shite team. I'm off. Go bye. See ya, Dave. I can't agree with what you said there. I wouldn't say this has been a shite team or even a shite performance, to be honest. I think we've been, a little bit unlucky, and I think we've battled well. I think that's a bit harsh on them. Mateusz Klich now on the pitch. Can he do something to change the game? Even on a Chelsea stream, they said no penalty. Well, I'm not surprised because it's not a goddamn penalty. He got the ball. The game has gone mad. The game has gone soft. The game has gone softer than a digestive that's been left in a mug of tea for about 20 minutes. Soggy, soft, pathetic. That's what I say. Worst team in the league. Relegation. Then another relegation battle in the Championship next year. What's going on, Zen, man? What's going on? It's Chelsea, all right? I think we all need to calm down here. How many points have Leeds dropped from winning positions? Yeah, we've dropped a lot of points from winning positions, but this is Chelsea, man. This is Chelsea. It was never going to be an easy game, and we've been unlucky. That was not a penalty. We should be drawing right now. We should be drawing, personally, in my humble opinion. But we can't allow this to get embarrassing now. We need a big save from you, Meslier. Oh, he's back to flappy hands, Meslier. He's just pinged the ball out to Dan James there. That was no way a pen. He clearly got the ball. Jason Smith, you, my friend, no ball. But VAR wants a lovely tale of giving Leeds 3 points against Crystal Palace has turned into an absolute horror show once more as VAR comes to slap us in the face. That was how many points have Leeds dropped from winning positions? Quite a few, Richard, quite a few. But hopefully we can claw some back from losing positions. We've done that a couple of times this season as well. Clawed points back from losing positions. Could this be another Brentford? Dan James coming forward. Lovely touch by Dan James there. Giving it out to Stuart Dallas. Stuart Dallas down the right-hand side has pinged it all the way past everyone. And I think that is now a Chelsea goal kick. I certainly hope it isn't, but I do believe it is. Sloppy mistake, but it's not over. Sloppy mistake for the first goal indeed. And a sloppy mistake from the official for the second goal there. And I don't know why the sound has come back on again there. But we still do have 28 minutes to save it. All right, we are not out of this. It is not over until the fat lady starts singing. And guess what? She's lost her microphone. The microphone ain't plugged in. There's no aux. There's no speaker. There's no nothing. But what there is an absolute legend by the name of Nish Taff. The name's gone off the screen. Nishtaf Yervav. Sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation there, but there is an absolute legend who has just joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. Welcome to the family, as Jack Harrison inaugurates himself in the goal-scoring family with a lovely little flick through the legs of Reece James there, opening up some space for Leeds. Leeds now coming forward once more, fighting, guys. We can still win as long as we don't give up. That is the name of the game. And that is something Leeds do never do, is give up. After we got robbed. In fact, we always seem to get done dirty against Chelsea. You know, they're going to give a penalty for that. But when Giancarlo Poveda runs through in the 80th minute last year, and he gets his leg absolutely crunched, but he decides to stay on his feet like a true warrior. He stays on his feet, and we get nothing for it. But yet a clean challenge from RAPHINHA. It's a meaty challenge, but a clean one nonetheless. Gives them a penalty. Ridiculous. Oh, RAPHINHA's in here, though. RAPHINHA's in here! Oh, no! RAPHINHA! Oh, what a chance! What a chance! What a chance! I think they've given an offside in the end there. Oh, you couldn't believe your luck, the way it bounced to him there. And if there's one player in world football you'd want on the end of that, it's RAPHINHA. He gets the ball through. He takes his time, and it's a lovely save in the end there. Tyler Roberts is absolutely furious that that ball didn't come across to him. It might have been ruled off for offside anyway. But what a chance that is. And that is the type of chances we cannot afford to miss against a side like Chelsea. MOT marching on together indeed. My man Zans. RAPHINHA should not have got a red. Yeah, Puppet. You're having an absolute field day today, yeah? Wait till he comes and scores a last-minute equalizer. A last-minute winner, yeah? Hat-trick for RAPHINHA today. Then we'll see who's from Stoke. Because I put it this way, RAPHINHA is better than every single forward you have at your entire club. Once more, Stuart Dallas on the ball now. Giving it out to Llorente. Llorente pings the ball 20, 30 yards, only as far as Cesar Azpilicueta. But who's there again in the midfield? RAPHINHA with three men around him. He does Loftus-Cheek up. Surely that's a foul there. RAPHINHA, I mean, I've got to agree with you, Zans. I've got to agree with you. If you ask me anyone to swap for RAPHINHA, I wouldn't take anyone right now. He's got about 5 men around him at all times. He is working so hard in there, RAPHINHA. Lovely play. Junior Firpo this time running down the wing. Cuts it inside. It's Mateusz Klich inside the box. It's saved. Only as far as Tyler Roberts. Oh. Tyler, my man. Tyler. Bit more disguise on the effort there. Bit more whip on it. And we could have been in there like swimwear. Lovely play by Leeds, though. Lovely, lovely play by Klich there. Getting the ball out to Roberts on the edge of the area there. Amad Diallo is better than RAPHINHA. You, my friend, are delusional. Where's the old Leeds gone? Where we beat Tottenham 3-0. You're talking about last season, the 3-1. Is that the old Leeds you're talking about? Because I'll tell you where the old Leeds I know is gone, and they've long gone, thankfully. The old Leeds of Kisnorbo and Lasoga. I mean, no offense to Kisnorbo. I mean, a cracking player on his day. But not exactly what I want to be seeing in a Leeds United shirt as we plump down into the bosom of a League One relegation scrap. Oh, wait, it was 3-1. I forgot. Yeah, it was 3-1. A game actually listed with a bit of controversy with, of course, that goal from Harry Kane disallowed early on in that first half. But a very, very solid performance. And yeah, we could do with another one of those this season. I'll tell you that much. We need to spank one of the big boys this year. Could this be a memorable performance by Leeds once more? We've had so many last-minute equalizers, last-minute winners. Can we do it once more today? Can we come back? It's been very, very good from us since that goal has gone in. we've actually been taking the game to them. And once again, lovely one-touch football. It's Adam Forshaw this time. Gives it out to Jack Harrison. Jack Harrison with acres of space. Loads of opportunity. He's still got it. He's given it to Tyler Roberts. Not the right ball if you ask me. But it finds its way to RAPHINHA. Oh, lovely play by Leeds here. One-touch football. Quick movement. Dynamic. Dynamism. The ball's in again here. And it's a Leeds throw-in. So much movement. I mean, earlier on in the game, I thought I was watching musical statues at time here. But now it's Chelsea who are the musical statues down there. They cannot live with us. And it's RAPHINHA still. Oh, one touch too many, man. Oh, it's all happening. It's all happening. RAPHINHA gets the ball. He glides through like a hot knife through butter through that Chelsea defense there. He takes it through about 2 or 3 players. And then he just needs to release the shot. Unfortunately, he stumbles a bit, takes an extra touch, and the chance is gone. But wow, this is looking better. The momentum has been killed off here. Mateusz Klitsch picking up a booking. I'm not too sure about that one, Chief. We need to do what we did at Brentford. Oh, that's what he's done. He's just gonna need Jorginho in the balls. He's just gonna need Jorginho in the balls, for God's sake. How's the FPL doing? I haven't changed the team since like the start of the season, but it's doing the business. Let me tell you something. RAPHINHA in there is doing the business. RAPHINHA has been like single-handedly carrying my team. And then Salah's also been adding a few points in here and there. Yeah, but Salah and RAPHINHA have been doing the business in my FPL. I need to check my points, actually. Haven't checked it for about a week. As Leeds once more put under a tirade of pressure. This is robbery. It is. Maybe. Depends how the rest of this 20 minutes goes. But so far, I think Leeds, performatively, look well valued for a draw at least. Still under tirades of pressure from Chelsea right now, though. We need to get the ball on our feet once more. Someone's calling me. Who the hell is this? It's a random number from Congleton, England. I don't think I'm going to pick that one up, to be honest. Do not know who that is. But it's not really important. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Is this RAPHINHA on the old blower? You right, geezer? Yeah, what? Left foot, top bins? Top bins. All right, left foot into the top right-hand corner. Lovely stuff, my son. All right, coming up in the 73rd minute. Cheers, lad. 3 points on the way. Thank you very much. 3 points are going to be delivered, signed and sealed within 20 minutes at my doorstep. And couldn't be happier, actually. 3 points coming right here. Coming right up. You heard it here first. RAPHINHA, top right-hand corner, left foot, in-swinger. Beauty. Pitch of a goal. 20 minutes left to savour something. 20 minutes left to save Leeds. And 20 minutes left to correct the injustice that was done to us in that first half. It was actually the second half, sorry. And the first half, the injustice that we caused ourselves with that fraudulent defending right there. But again, RAPHINHA on the ball now. This has been a very, very, very good second half for Leeds ever since that goal went in. Why couldn't we have started like this before conceding that dodgy penalty? I don't know. But we're playing like this now. And here we go. This is what the fans have been asking for. Joe Gelhardt is stripped and ready to rumble. He is going to rumble in the jungle of Stamford Bridge. Are you feeling confident? I want to see some ones in the chat. If you can smell a Gelhardt goal. I want to see some twos in the chat. If you think he's going to flop. But I don't want to see any twos in the chat. I want to see an abundance of ones. As Tyler Roberts comes through again here. Gives it to Klitsch. It looks like he's fouled there. But the ball had gone, so I don't think anyone is going to be given. Gelhardt, get in the box. Well, it's all fine and dandy him being in the box, but we need to get the ball to him. And hang on a second, that is a foul on Mateusz Klitsch on the edge of the area. Puppet spamming the twos here. George Nicholson retracting messages. Come on, you whites, marching on together. Here we go. It's a RAPHINHA free kick on the edge of the area. Mendy is shitting his jocks right now. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. This is where the magic happens, baby. This is where we do it. This is where we steal it. RAPHINHA kisses the ball, places it down on that luscious green turf. Wipes his mouth with his shirt as if to say, today is my day, son. Waves his arms at the referee that screwed him over once already. Can he send that dagger straight back into the heart of the Chelsea faithful? Right foot before the left. He looks up, couple of deep breaths, whips it! Into the top head of the wall. It is headed away for a Chelsea throw-in somehow. What an absolute throw of an attack by Leeds there. Oh, that was the moment. That was the moment, RAPHINHA. Come on, my son. We're not going to get many more of those. 17 minutes left. Could have done with that one sinking into the top bins. Let me tell you something. And this caffeine is really sending my head in spirals. Let's do them. George Nicholson, Steven Gerrard, let's go. Let's go. Indeed, it's time to put that pressure on. Is Gelhardt on the pitch yet? Who's he coming on for? Gelhardt's been warming up. I haven't seen him come on the pitch as of yet. Am I missing something? I feel like I could be missing something. As it stands, I haven't seen him come on. Top bins incoming. It is top bins incoming. What happened to the 73rd minute goal? We had the free kick in the 73rd minute. That could have been the goal. It would have been written in the stars, but unfortunately, I think it's been lost in transit. Atomic. That's what's happened to the goal. It's been lost in transit, and it looks like Joe Gelhardt's been lost in transit as well. Seems like we're having delivery issues here, getting him onto the pitch. As RAPHINHA is ready to deliver a goal. No, he's ready to deliver the ball on a silver platter to Mendy is what he's doing there. Galarse. Is it Galarse or Galarse? I'm presuming you're trying to tell me it's Galarse. Come on, Joffy, big boy Gelhardt with those big crushing quads that are going to smash the ball with terminal velocity straight down the throat of Mendy and straight into the back of the net. He's got an absolute rocket of a shot on him, Gelhardt, doesn't he? Who are you taking off for Gelhardt, though? Before he does come on, if you were Bielsa right now, who are you taking off for Joe Gelhardt? Because do you want to disrupt the flow of the team right now? Yes, we need a goal, but do you want to disrupt the flow of the team that are actually playing pretty well right now? Llorente on the ball still. Gives it out to Adam Forshaw. Forshaw almost slipping over there, giving it back to Llorente. Little bit shaky by Leeds right now. Getting a bit tetchy. I wouldn't let Gelhardt have a child with my wife. Oh, you would? Okay. We've got a big Gelhardt fan over here. To be honest, I would let RAPHINHA have my kids, personally. Just himself. We'll do IVF or something. I don't know. Get that egg in him somehow. As the ball is pinged across to Junior Firpo. Junior Firpo now. Oh, man, that was perfect. RAPHINHA ran across, threw Reece James to the floor. Firpo had loads of time there, and he messed it up somehow. RAPHINHA back on the ball again here. What a lovely ball. Oh, no, what a terrible ball over. Tried a crossfield spray to Stuart Dallas. Dallas unable to get on the end of it. Wanted to see a bit more work rate from Dallas to get there. But is Dallas the man that's potentially going to come off for Joe Gelhardt? You tell me. As Alonso now with the ball. Now RAPHINHA don't need IVF because goats can't do IVF. You raise a fair point. You do raise a fair point. And hopefully we'll be raising 3 points today. I'd let Emma Jones have my kids, right? Well, I think we'll leave that one there. We'll leave that one there. Very, very good presenter, Emma Jones. You do have to give it to her. Very, very hard-working woman. As Leeds once more get the ball coming through here. Come on. I tell you, I've already got 3 babies. 3 babies that have lost their way. 3 babies that are going to be coming home in the form of 3 points. Unfortunately, it looks like those 3 points are running over to the west side of London as things stand. I prefer Phil Jones to Emma Jones. Well, I mean, Phil Jones is one of the greatest defenders to ever grace the game, isn't he, really? I mean, can you believe it? I remember it was, 3 or 4 years ago when Southgate was first taking over, and he came out and he said, Phil Jones is the best defender England have to offer, as Mendy has just let the ball slip through his foot there, almost gliding through with osmosis there, and letting the ball into the back of the net there. As Tyler Roberts comes forward with another bit of pressing play, 12 minutes left on the clock. Mateus Klitsch now heads it back. Oh, Harrison's just handballed it there, hasn't he? What is that, Jack? What is that, Jack? That is poor. That is poor. He's giving it straight to Loftus-Cheek. Straight to Hudson-Odoi now. No. This is not the way, Leeds. Reece James now handballing it. Nothing given. Oh, my days. This is not good at all. This is not good. I'm throwing up my alcohol from last night. And it looks like Leeds are throwing up the chance of 3 points as Marcus Alonso comes darting forward once more. Hudson-Odoi stood up by Stuart Dallas. And it is a Leeds goal kick. 12 minutes left to get things going. Take Harrison out. Gelhardt still yet to come onto the pitch. He's been warming up for what looks like to be an eternity now. As we hit 15 goddamn likes. You absolute beautiful human beings. You absolute cultural geniuses. My kids will have funny faces. Why is that? Take Harrison out. Harrison for Gelhardt. Could that be the swap that we're waiting to see with bated breath? I think he's waiting. He's probably going to wait till like the 85th minute. And then if we haven't got a goal back, just go all guns blazing podcast style. Take like Forshaw out and put Gelhardt on. That looks like what he's posturing up to do here. But whatever it is, we need a little change because as things stand, we've kind of gone off the boil the past couple of minutes. Let's keep it calm though. Let's keep it composed. I'm just checking I'm not an idiot and he hasn't come on the pitch. By the way, there has been a couple of Chelsea changes that I forgot to mention. Andreas Christensen coming on for Cesar Azpilicueta. And of course, Callum Hudson-Odoi coming on for Timo Werner. If Phil Jones have kids with my wife, you're gonna finish that off. You have a wife, puppet? I swear you're younger than me, fella. Younger than me, geezer. If you've got a wife at this age, I mean, fair play to you. What I'd give for a good old-fashioned 4-4-2. All right, Steve. Steve? Sam. All right, Sam. Calm it down, geezer. The days of the 4-4-2 are long gone, unfortunately. Let me tell you something. Good old-fashioned English football is long gone. And here we go. A good old-fashioned English striker of the past, Joe Gelhardt, coming on. And Raphinha coming off. Oh no, that is not what I wanted to see. That is the worst possible thing that could have happened. Phillips needs to pull out the good old leg snapper. Well, he needs to snap his legs back into shape, is what Calvin Phillips does, because he's got a few too many issues with his legs himself, unfortunately. But Raphinha is off. Raphinha is off for Joe Gelhardt. I'm at a loss. I mean, I know why he's doing it. He's resting him because we've got City in a few days. We've got City very, very soon. But I do not agree. I do not agree with that. I do not concur with that wavelength of thought. Don't get that sub. Don't get that sub either myself. Hope he's not injured. He's not injured, I'm telling you. I think he's just resting him for City, which we do need him for. But if it's only going to be 10 minutes, I'd rather keep him on and really try and get something out of this game where it looks like we could. Here we go. Tyler Roberts now instead, though. Tyler Roberts! Oh! It's Joe Gelhardt! Oh! Tactical genius! Joe Gelhardt is on the pitch for what is only a matter of minutes, and it's a delightful ball in by Tyler Roberts, and it's delirium for Leeds United, and you know what time it is. Vamos, Leeds! Carajo! Oh, it's a lovely ball through by Klitsch. Lovely run by Roberts. He's whipped it in, and Gelhardt times his run perfectly. Slots it into the back of the net. Golazo! Oh, what a ball in. What a finish. And Joe Gelhardt, the super sub, the superhero for Leeds United, claws us back. Come on, the boys. 2-2, 7 minutes left to steal all 3 points. What was that you were saying about Gelhardt earlier, huh, Puppet? What are you saying now, my man? Here we go. 7 minutes left to savor. 7 minutes left to steal all 3 points. Oh, yes. Oh, we played a lot better than I thought we would. We played very, very well today. Hope he's not injured. Great sub indeed. Get in. Here we go. Jack Harrison now pressurizing them. Oh. We cannot choke this. We cannot afford to choke this now. This has 3 points written all over it. You can smell it. You can taste it. You can goddamn feel it in the air. Hang on a second. Let's just calm it down here. Chelsea coming through again here. Oh my God. Wow. Leeds carajo. Indeed. Galarse. Bielsa knows best. Bielsa does know best. Last time I questioned one of Bielsa's decisions again. Lovely ball by Tyler Roberts as well. We were talking about Tyler Roberts earlier. Another stellar performance as it stands for Tyler Roberts. And a stellar performance for Leeds. The game is not over, as you correctly state, Atomic Puppet. Still 5 minutes left. And Romelu Lukaku is being poised to come on for Chelsea. 5 minutes left to savour. 5 minutes left to hold off and potentially smash and grab a last-minute winner. Who knows? As Alonso whips it in, cleared away by Jack Harrison. Lovely clearance there. It's Mateusz Klitsch pressurizing them now. Can he win the ball in deep into that Chelsea half? Hang on a second here. The ball's stumbling around. They've got about 10 men forward, and we've got no one back. Do not give another penalty away. It's a clean challenge in the box. He's gone to the floor again. And now it's Dan James on the breakaway. It's Dan James going in. It's still Dan James. He's still got the ball. He's giving it to Mateusz Klitsch. Is Klitsch now in the area? Oh, it's blocked. It's blocked. Come on. Jack Harrison still on the ball. Jack Harrison gliding through. Could he be the man to seal the deal? Gives it to Tyler Roberts. No way, they're calling offside, and he is offside. Oh, wow. Pass round the back like a rifle's virgin. Come on, drop back. Drop back, long ball, 1 depth. Let's get it all going. 5 at the back, 1 depth. Fast build-up play. 3-2 thriller Leeds. I tell you what I'd give for a 3-2 thriller for Leeds right about now. I mean, it's already been a thriller. It's already been an action thriller. But if we could cap it off with a 3-2, oh, that would be nothing short of orgasmic, divine, delicious. And it would send me into absolute delirium. Dan James now coming off the pitch for Cresswell. Cresswell for James. Leeds trying to shore it up. He's trying to keep it to 2 goals conceded. If there's one thing we can't afford to do, it's to concede right now. It will be the most deflating thing to happen all season. It's been such a valiant, hard work performance from Leeds here. We've got a few more minutes left to hold on. A few more minutes to dig deep. Dig deeper than you've ever dug in your careers. Dig deeper than you've ever dug in your life. And claw out the victory. Claw out the points. As there is balls to the walls action right now. Fouls going in left, right and centre. Not giving them an inch of breathing room. This is more like it. Slowing the play down. Let's do them now. MOT. Indeed, George Nicholas. If only they were all healthy. Stephen, that's going too far. What are you going too far? What, 3 points to grab? Hey. Oh, we can end up in top 6. As we hit 19 hole. God damn likes. You absolute beauties. But I tell you what, I'm appreciating even more than the crazy support, overwhelming support from you lot is the overwhelming emotions that Leeds are coursing through my veins at this current moment in time as Forshaw once again steps in and wins the ball. Leeds on another counter-attack. Tyler Roberts this time giving it back. It's pinged forward only as far as Silver, and that is now a Leeds United throw-in, I believe. Come on, 20 likes, 20 legends. Absolute living beauties. I don't know where you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you're even liking from. But all I can do is thank you from the bottom of my heart. Because you are an absolute geniuses, legends, beauties. But potentially not quite as beautiful as that man, Joe Gelhardt. Leeds are still going to be relegated. You, my friend, are delusional. The ball is pinged forward again here. 1 minute left of regulatory time. Could we steal it? I'm one of the legends, my guy. You are an absolute legend, and thank you for being even more legendary than you already were. As Tyler Roberts is pulled down here by Christensen. Looks like a foul to me. That is a bit questionable if you ask me. Leeds piling the pressure on once again here. Jorginho forced into his own box. Silva now doesn't know what to do. Klitsch is applying too much pressure. Too much pressure for them to live with. And it's Jack Harrison now. And somehow, some way, they've given a Chelsea free kick. I do not believe that at all. Atomic Kitten, behave yourself. Here we go. How much added time is there going to be? That is the question. They're lumping it forward to Lukaku now. But Meslier has caught it. Meslier has got it. 90 minutes on the clock. 90 minutes done. Surely now. How much added time is going to be added on? This is the question on everyone's lips. It's 5 whole minutes. Oh. 5 minutes left to hold on. 5 minutes left. What are you feeling? I want to see ones in the chat if you want us to just park the bus and hold out for draws. I want to see 2s in the chat if you want to see us go and claw out the 3 points. And I want to see 0s in the chat if you're a massive fraud. We can get it in. I reckon we'll have one last great chance this game. There'll be one great chance left for either team. And it's just a matter of whether they take it or not. As Mason Mount comes forward again here. Ayling now winning the battle between Mason Mount. It's back to Jorginho. Jorginho now looking around and all he's seeing is white shirts around him. Too many 0s in the chat. 2s, I like it. Hang on. Oh my God, no, it's a penalty. Oh no. No way they've given a penalty for that. No way. Please, 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 please. No way that's a penalty. That's never a penalty. Oh my God, he's given a penalty. Please, 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 please. No, please, no, please, no, 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 no. No, that's never a penalty. That is not a penalty. No way. Oh, Klitsch, you idiot. You idiot. Klitsch, Klitsch, you donkey. Oh my God. No, Klitsch. Klitsch, man. All that work and it's so stupid. It's so needless. Please, no. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Oh my God. Please. They're all surrounding the referee here. It's VAR again. Oh, man, that's a pen though, isn't it? Oh, that's a pen. That's definitely more of a pen than the first one they got. Where's the justice? Where's the justice? He's still thinking about it. They're still checking something. What are they checking? He's given the pen. He's given the pen. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Jorginho steps up. Jorginho steps up. Jorginho steps up. He steps up. And he scored. He scored. He slotted it. He slotted it. That is criminal. He scored it. He scored. He scored. He scored. Klitsch, what are you doing? Klitsch, please. What are you actually thinking? What is going through your head when you decide to do that? What messages were sent from your brain to your body that decided to do that? What was the thought process? What are you thinking about there? What is genuinely going through your head when you decide to give away such a needless penalty? Sorry, boys, but that's just Leeds all over, isn't it? That is just Leeds all over. It's just Leeds all over again. So well we play. So hard we fight. And then just stupid mistakes again and again and again. A dodgy decision to give away a penalty earlier on. This one was actually a penalty. A stupid decision from Klitsch this time. And it's just typical Leeds, isn't it? You know, we do all this hard work, we fight so hard, and then it's just one stupid decision that screws us over. Everyone's forward now. Everyone's forward. And can you blame them? They look deflated, they look flat, and it could go to 4-2 now. Kai Havertz is running down, he's running the ball to the corner flag here. He's holding out the time, and Roberts has just blasted it into row Z. What are you doing, man? Catching up to United. Yeah, catching up to Newcastle United at this rate. The only United we're catching up to. Oh, man. You can't blame Bielsa for this. You cannot blame Bielsa for that. You can't. You just can't. Klitsch. What a donkey. This is painful. This is... I don't know what to say. They're just messing around with the ball there now. What's going on? They're just messing around, throwing the ball around, doing nothing. I'm at a loss. I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless. Bielsa has not got to go. Look at him. He's gutted. Can you blame him? All of that hard work. Makes the brilliant decision bringing Gelhardt on at the perfect time. And then just stupid individual errors once more. It's not on Bielsa, Stephen. It's not on Bielsa. Bielsa's not going to walk away. If Bielsa walks away, we're done for. This is not on Bielsa. But what is happening? Go on, bang him up, Firpo, man. Bang him up. Havertz, who the hell do you think you are, man? Oh, man. Wow. This is criminal. Is that the full-time whistle? Yep, it is. It's the full-time whistle. Oh, there's a massive scrap. Go on, my son. Get involved, man. What's going on? Firpo's having a fight. Rudiger's trying to push him away. Firpo's being clean now. Now Rudiger's going at Llorente. Huh? You're going to let him push you around like that? Everyone's running in. Firpo's walking away. I think Firpo's done something here. I don't know what Firpo's done, but it's all kicking off now. Rudiger, someone needs to send this guy off, man. Firpo's walking away already. I think he's done something to him there. I don't know what's going on here. It's all kicking off now. Everyone's being dragged away. Everyone's getting involved here. Rudiger is in absolute bits. I don't know what Firpo said to him. He's doing some mouthing gesture as if Firpo's done something. Wow. Leeds were the better team by a mile, but it doesn't matter how well we play when we splat it up the toilet wall. And that's exactly what we've done again here. Wow. Where do we start with that one? How's the game over? The game is, it's over. It's over, lad. The penalty at the end should have added time. It did. It added about 8 minutes worth of time, but they were just messing around with the ball in the corner for literally 3 minutes. Good stream, JT. Thank you very much, Joey Depp. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you today, my man. Barnsley could beat Leeds at the moment. Geezer, we just got mugged off at the last second by Chelsea. Yeah? Barnsley wouldn't be able to live with us. Chelsea, lucky. So lucky. So lucky to get 3 points there. So lucky. So unfortunate for Leeds. Gut-wrenching. That's the worst part about it. If we were just crap and we got turned over, I'd be able to live with that. But the fact that they had a dubious decision for the penalty in the first place, the fact that we then fought back, clawed our way back to 2-2, only to give away one of the most needless penalties I've ever seen. He's going nowhere. He's nowhere near the box. I mean, no, he is in the box. He's nowhere near the goal. He's facing the wrong way. There's so many men around him. And then to just stick your foot out and smack him in the back of the foot. What are you thinking, man? Weak pen. The first one was not a weak pen. I mean, the first one was. The first one was not a pen. The second one, yes, it was a weak pen, but it's a pen, I think. You've got to say it's a pen. The second one is definitely a pen. But you'd hope that we would have got lucky because of how we were done dirty with the first penalty. But no, unfortunately, that's not the case. Unfortunately, once again, Leeds, the masters of our own demise today. We has all this good play in the game. We don't put our chances away when we do get them. And then it's just one needless individual mistake, which is why I don't get how people could be putting this on Bielsa. Bielsa's not there controlling these people and making them make these individual mistakes. Well, he can't do anything about that. He's not on the sideline telling Klitsch to go in and slash his ankles there. He's not telling him not to think. We will probably spank City 3-0. I certainly hope so. But if we lose to City as well, after all the hard work, that I think this is really bad going into the City game. Because the fact that we work so hard to get nothing is just deflating. It's so deflating. And it's actually making me very scared for the City game coming up. 3 mistakes, 3 goals, simple as that. I think the first one wasn't a penalty personally, so people can call that a mistake if they want. I'd call that a mistake from the referee. The first goal they scored was just defensive fraudulence. There's no two ways about it. It was absolute car crash football at the back there. And then the last one is, I don't have words for it. Same old Leeds. Shoot ourselves in the foot. We deserve something from that game. We deserved a lot from that game. Defo losing the next 4, lad. Hopefully not. Really, hopefully not. Take the L. Oh, man. Lucky boy. True lion. Whatever you want me to call you. Lion. Lucky boy, yeah. Count your lucky stars. Because let me tell you something. When you come to Ellen Road, we're getting our retribution. We're getting our revenge. Lucky, lucky boy. And I know so many Chelsea fans that are just going to mug me off today. Oh, I'm not in the mood for it after that. I'm not in the mood for it at all. Wow. Onwards and upwards. Looks like we had a good go. We had more than a good go, Hank. I think it's unfair to not give praise and give credit where credit is due. Leeds are like 15th low. Yeah, 100% first goal. Man, that point dropped is massive, man. It's massive. It's massive. Should have got 3 points against Brentford. Threw that away. Should have got at least a point today. Threw that away as well. And it's not good. It's not making for good looking at the table, like you say. Down in 15th. Luckily, Southampton choking it up today. Watford, thankfully, down there as well. But with Burnley having 2 games in hand, they could feasibly catch us now. We are now behind Palace with a game in hand for them. 2 points behind Everton with a game in hand for them. With our next 3 games being City, Arsenal and Liverpool. Where are the points going to come from? You guys tell me. I think the best chance we obviously have is Arsenal within that. And then maybe City. Maybe we could keep a good run against City going. I'm proud of the team performance personally as well. I'm very proud. Look, this is what makes it harder, is that I think we played very, very well. We played so well. So well yet again. And yeah, I know there's so many times where we've lost and I've said we've played well. And probably people are going to mug me off for it. Maybe I'm a bit delusional, but I thought that was a very good performance from the team. I think in so many portions. Stupid mistakes again, yes. But in the basis of the play, it was a very good performance. I'm not happy losing to the Rent boys. Follow in Sheffield United's footsteps, mate. We're nothing. There's no comparison. There was never a comparison in the Championship. There was never a comparison in the Premier League between us two. And there's no comparison full stop. We're just both Yorkshire clubs. That's about as far as the comparisons go between us and those absolute fraudulent dons, as the fraud father himself would say. Before this game started, I didn't think it would be 3-2. Nobody really did. Nobody would have been able to predict what happened. Nobody would have been able to predict that we would take the game to Chelsea, run them ragged at times, play it through them with ease at times, only for one stupid thing to happen at the last second. We got robbed with that first pen. We did get robbed with that first pen, and then once we'd gone to the store, we'd bought back all the items that were stolen from us, and then we decided to just basically open the door and say, "Hey, free yard sale. Come and take whatever you want. Rob our house clean. Rob us dry." That's exactly what we did there. After battling them out, after fighting against the burglars, you invite them in for tea. Where is the logic in that one? Our subs did more than Chelsea subs. Crazy. I think who came on for Chelsea. I think who came on for Leeds. Joe Gelhardt, man. Wow, you got to feel for him. He would have been the hero of the day. Everyone would be talking about Joe Gelhardt right now. Instead, everyone's going to be talking about how we yet again threw away points at the last hurdle. Yet again, so harsh on Joe Gelhardt there. So harsh on Tyler Roberts. Tyler Roberts, who for me had an outstanding game. I think he was class today, Tyler Roberts. Lovely ball in for the goal. Lovely work throughout. He didn't stop running today. His movement was exquisite. His touch was sublime at times. His vision was there. His decision making was on point, which is his main problem at times. No KP2, Forshaw did great. Yep, exactly. No Calvin Phillips, and we pull that out of the bag. Chelsea got to be lucky not to be playing against Bamford and Calvin. Well, I wouldn't say Bamford because I think offensively we played very well. Calvin, I think, yes, they are lucky that we didn't have him. But offensively, we played very well without Bamford today. And I don't think it's fair to Dan James to say that Bamford would have made crazy amounts of difference up there today. In general, yes, but today, I think that's a bit too harsh. Individual mistakes, yeah, again, indeed, Pablo. Individual mistakes are always our downfall. I'm going to put 3 stone in the next month. Comfort eating, here we go. Telling me about it, man. Honestly, it gets like that. Would not advise it, by the way. Would not advise comfort eating to anyone out there. Don't do it. It's a scam. But it gets like that. I feel your pain. And let's just say I'm going to have to make a trip to Sainsbury's later. We deserved a point today. Joffy has to start the next few games. I don't think he does. I don't think he does have to start. I think he's a good impact sub. I think it's too early to throw him in there. And I think Dan James has played too well to be dropped, personally. What do you guys think? Would you start Joffy the next game? Or would you keep Dan James in there? Personally, I'd keep Dan James in there. But obviously, I'm very intrigued to hear what you guys have to say about it. Dallas is about to go to the stadium he owns onto City. Hopefully he can pull out another masterclass against City. Gives us legs. Joffy. I bet Dan James gives us more than enough legs. Proud of them today with their first goal gifted by our goalies. Stupid kicking out. Oh man, it hasn't saved there for some reason. If you could just copy and paste that message into the chat, it hasn't saved in there. After this performance, keep the same starters. James over Harrison any day, Joffy up front. I think so far you have to say James over Harrison. Harrison did actually improve in the second half. And like I said, defensively, he does offer quite a bit. I think the one that's really going to be in a tetchy performance right now, position right now, is Klitsch. What do you do with Mateusz Klitsch after that one? He's been slowly pushed out of the side. With Tyler Roberts performing as he does, it seems like it's going to be ever harder for him to get in. And then when he does come onto the pitch, he does that. I think he's going to find himself in a tough position. And I really like Klitsch, but I think he is going to find himself in a really tough position with the fans. Hopefully he can come through it, but it's not looking good for him right now. Harrison did good this game. They all did. They all played well. I'm not looking at anyone on this team sheet right here, right now, out of this starting 11 that I thought had a bad game. Who out of these could you honestly tell me you thought had a bad game? Firpo, I thought it was one of his better performances. I thought Firpo looked very good coming forward. Defensively, he was decent. Llorente and Ayling, yes, they made a mistake for that goal. Forshaw also made a mistake for that goal, leaving that massive gap. But aside from that, I think they defended pretty good, you know. Ayling was leading us. JT, will you be covering the Manchester City game in midweek? The teachers teach their students. The humans require oxygen to breathe. Yeah? All very simple answers to simple questions. And the answer is a big fat yes. I will be here. And hopefully you will as well. Anyone who is just joining me, it's been a pleasure speaking to all of you, by the way. Thank you very much for anyone that has supported the stream, supporting me, supporting you with those beautiful likes there. And mainly the interaction with you lot. So if anyone does want to make sure that they don't miss any future streams, uploads, anything like that, make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more uploads. If you do enjoy the format, if you think I'm a bit of a twat, or you think who the hell is this geezer, get him out of here. That's absolutely fair enough. And you're probably right. You're probably right. This is more heartbreaking due to where we are in the table. Yep. So many games like that, so many games, and we're just slowly, every time it looks like we're clawing our way up, we just go and shoot ourselves in the foot, and it's happened so many times this year. I feel a bit sick, to be honest. I genuinely feel sick. I felt hungover this morning, but I feel even worse now. Come on, people, give the bloke a like. You guys being here is more than enough for me, but thank you very much. The performances have been improving for a long time. They have been improving for a long time. Like I say today, who would you say, by the way, was your man of the match for Leeds? If you had to give one, who would you say is your man of the match? For me, I think RAPHINHA was very, very good. He looked dangerous every time he was on the ball. Dan James, I think he was a standout as well. I think he was very, very, very good in there. He was causing Chelsea a lot of problems. But because of how things have gone for him recently, I'd be tempted to give it to Roberts. I'd be tempted to give it to Roberts. I think for me, between Roberts and Raphinha, I think he's just cursed by his ever high standards and everything he does. I think I'd have to give it to Roberts. Very, very tough between the two, Raphinha and Roberts for me, with Dan James following closely in behind there. Who would you give it to? Tyler Roberts or Forshaw? Forshaw, that's an interesting one. I think Forshaw again. Forshaw, since he's come back, it's been massive for us. It has been massive having him in there. And this January transfer window, it is imperative that we get another midfielder in there. That assist was great from Roberts. It was a quality assist, wasn't it? It's a quality assist. It was a great thing. Sorry, see you later, JT. Good shout. See you, Joe. Sorry, I didn't see that, man. Thank you very much for coming along, my man. Proud to be Leeds. Chelsea cheaters. Hate them. God's sake. Not getting any more points. I'm not sure about that one. Hopefully. We got to hope. We got to pray. That assist was great from Roberts. It was indeed. Look, I don't know how you guys feel about Forshaw today. Like I said, whilst he's performed very well, you have to look at the balance of everything. He has been at the heart of a few of the big mistakes we have made. Against Tottenham, lost his man when we conceded both of those goals. Today, I feel like he lost his man again. He could have been tighter to him when we conceded that opening goal from Mason Mount. I think you have to accept that he has been at fault a few times. But I think personally, he's overdone that with his other good performances. With everything else he's done on the pitch, I think he outdoes the few mistakes that he did make personally. It seems we play our best when we have some sort of main players out this season. I think it's more that we play our best in these big games, against the big teams. We just always seem to get that extra level of performance whenever we play the big boys, and I like it. I just wish we could display it on more of a regular basis. I don't think we necessarily display it too much, If we can have these kind of performances, why don't we bring it out week in, week out, and then we won't be sitting so deep in the table. I can't give man of the match to Raph. His tackle was a big mistake. Do you guys think that was a pen? I think it's really harsh. I need to have another look at it again. Maybe the emotion of the moment overwhelmed it for me, but I think that's very, very harsh to give a pen against Raph there. Not many teams will go to Stamford Bridge and play like that. Well done, the lads, exactly. I don't think it was a pen, but he shouldn't have flown in like that. Fair enough. This is the worst, though. This is the worst as a football fan, isn't it? It's when your boys put in such a stellar performance, but yet you still walk away with nothing. You still walk away hat in hand with nothing but your Johnson in your hand. That's all we want. Give it your all, and we'll love you no matter the result. Reece James, in my opinion, should have been sent off too. VAR was up front for them. Like I said, man, it was nice to have VAR on our side in that Palace game, wasn't it? A never seen before stuff. VAR actually helping us out. Of course, it wasn't too long-lived, that fruitful relationship between Leeds and VAR. It was waiting around the corner to slap us in the face again, to slap the taste out of our mouths, and once again cost us. Chelsea, I think Jorginho slotting the 2 penalties. It's so annoying. You give away penalties, and the one side you don't want to give away penalties to is Chelsea, because they have Jorginho, and this guy has like a 99.999% conversion rate. I'm pretty sure he's only missed one penalty since joining Chelsea. Rudiger, I'm interested to know what the hell was going on between Firpo and Rudiger there. I think Firpo said something to him. Mendy, couple of great stops for him today. Loftus-Cheek actually was very, very good today. Werner couldn't get into the game. Havertz couldn't get into the game. Mount scored his goal, but aside from that, wasn't too present in the game. And I think that goes to credit the defensive work that we did do today. 1 down, 3 to go indeed. And if anyone doesn't know what he means by 3 to go, it is our next 3 fixtures, which are, of course, Man City, Arsenal, and then Liverpool, who I think are the toughest of the four. Even more bitter with how those points would have been for us, how important those points would have been for us. Yep, we can't cry over spilt milk, but I'm probably going to be crying myself to sleep tonight, to be honest. Oh, man. Oh, so unfortunate. Wow, boys. What a stream it has been, though. What a bunch of ups and downs and twists and turns it has been. Who would you get in January? That's what we didn't really speak about, was the January transfer window. Who would you go for if you had one signing to make in January? Who would it be? Think we'll do Arsenal. Can only pray we can. Worst mistakes came from reliable players like Dallas, Raf, and Klitsch isn't as reliable compared to those two. With Rudiger, he's just catting for a fight every week with anyone smaller than him. Yeah, I know. But it's funny. Everyone was in there fighting with him. But Firpo, the guy who started it, walked off to the touchline earlier than anyone. So that made me feel like he's a bit guilty. Like he's done or said something a bit mad there. I don't know what it was. Hopefully it was nothing that can get him banned, because I actually think Firpo played well today. I think this was one of Firpo's better games. I'm intrigued as to hear what you guys think about him. Of course, again, very polarizing character, Junior Firpo, since he's joined the team. Defensively, he's been very, 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 very woeful at times. But offensively today, we're starting to see a bit of that magic that led to us spending all that money on him. 15 million whole smackaroonies. Firpo started on Havertz, I think. Rudiger is a shithouse. Rudiger is a shithouse, and a brilliant shithouse at that. And it's a shame that Leeds seem to have lost a couple of our shithouses. The likes of Alioski. I know Klitsch is a good shithouse, but Alioski was the main man there, really, wasn't he? He would have really got them riled up today. I agree, Firpo was playing well, great 1-2s and link-ups he was. The overlap with RAPHINHA was working very well on that side. Only because Chelsea were poor, Junior looked good. Were Chelsea poor, or did Leeds make them look poor? Yeah, there's two ways you can look at it. I think we made them look poor. Maybe that's an optimistic way of looking at it, but I think we made them look poor today. I think you can always say a side's played poor and they've gifted it to other teams, or you can say the other side played well. I think you've got to give credit where credit's due, and I think we made them look poor today. Well, yeah, David Batty in our side would definitely help smooth things out. Probably push us up a couple of places in the table. I can't even speak. My mouth is so dry right now. Bloody hell. So David Batty is the signing you get here. I'm not hearing any players you want signed. Of course, I think we're all in agreement that central midfield role is the role that we do need to strengthen. Let's just have one little quick look at the other games before we do depart. Southampton versus Arsenal ended up finishing 3-0 to the Gunners. Wow, that is so ridiculous. Liverpool beating Villa, which is very good for us. A Mo Salah penalty in the end. So at least Villa aren't clawing away from us. And of course, the earlier game of the day was Man City beating Wolves 1-0. Jimenez with the double yellow in 2 minutes there. And then the Raz slotting away the penalty. It's been a week of penalties, hasn't it? There was a Salah penalty to win Liverpool the game. There was a Sterling penalty to win City the game. There was a RAPHINHA penalty to open the scoring for Leeds. And then 2 penalties for Chelsea. So that's 5 penalties in 3 games. 5 decisive penalties that decided the fates of all those games. Was there any penalties in this game? No, there was no penalties in the Arsenal game. But 5 pens out of 3 games, or 5 out of 4 even, more pens than games. Can only imagine what's going to be happening over at Carrow Road later on. Bats hated footy. Feel like it's time to let go of Klitsch, sadly. I don't want to pile in too much pressure or too much hate on Klitsch. I actually do really like the guy, but it's so stupid, man. Look, you got to say he deserves criticism for doing that. Of course he does, but hopefully people don't take it too far. Chelsea were poor and Leeds played the best they could with its players. I don't necessarily agree with that, Margos. I think there are a few areas we could have improved on. I think it was a very good performance from Leeds, but we could have played a bit better. Plus, Leeds, if we had Phillips back, could have been a different story as well. Klitsch has been a good servant, but he's hit his ceiling this season. Maybe so. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for tuning along. It has been an absolute pleasure speaking with you lot. We've got 27 whole likes on the stream. We've got a few legends joining the family. I hope to see you all back again. Shout out to Jay Patel, Pablo Escobar, Margos, Meet Games. Of course, some of the regulars coming back. Joe Depp, Zenkai, Logan Battison. Always one of the first people in the streams, Mr. Logan Battison. Shout out to you, my brother. Paul Phillips, another new joiner. Tashin Rendner, Callum Sharp, Holy Ghost, another regular. Atomic Puppet. Haven't seen him for a couple of months, but he's back in here. Then again, he could shove a place at Ellen Road just as a squad player. Enjoy your weekend, people. Enjoy your weekend indeed. Ethan coming in very frequently as well there. Stephen Galarce, a new legend of the family. Been popping up quite a lot the past few streams. Absolute beautiful man. Boca, another new driller in the ranks. Hank Martin, shout out to you, my man. Of course. A massive shout out to Cal L, Joe Depp, Pablo Escobar, Atomic Puppet, Stephen Galarce, and all the other regulars that keep coming back. And of course, Curved Glass, you absolute beautiful man. Zanz as well. How can I forget my main man, Zanz? Lovely from him today. Hey, bro. Hey, Leeds. Sorry, what's the name there? Leeds Overtime. How are you, my man? How are you feeling? I wanna feel your emotion coming through the keyboard right now, coming onto my screen. How are you feeling, man? Because I am feeling flatter than a punctured football. Flatter than a flat tire. I mean, that was a bit of a shit one. Flatter than a pancake. More lifeless than a dead corpse. And absolutely distraught. I just feel depleted. I feel you. I absolutely feel you there. It's just... Klitsch has to go. He has to go, blood. He has to go, blood. I'm telling you, blood, he has to go. Oh, man. God's sake. This is where you need a Leeds fan TV outside the stadium. I'm sick of it, Robbie. That Klitsch, I'm sick of it. He's got to go, blood. Oh, man. AFTV not having their finest hours recently themselves anyway. Can only imagine what a Leeds fan TV would have been like when we were plummeting down into League One. Jesus. This is what I mean, man. A lot of these clubs, like Arsenal fan TV and Arsenal fans, and they're like crying and complaining about how badly their club has fallen off and how it's not acceptable and how bad things are for them. Could you imagine if they went down to League One in the same manner we did after being Champions League semi-finalists just 2 years before getting relegated? Could you imagine the meltdowns you would have seen there? DT would have aged about 50 years, man. Oh, my Lord. You need to count your lucky stars while you have them, which is why I don't agree with all the hate on Bielsa, because you've got to remember where we've come from. If you were talking to us before Bielsa came in, 3-4 years ago, before Bielsa came in, if you had told us that we would have taken Chelsea down to the wire, outplay them for large proportions of the game, and then get very, very unlucky with a stupid couple of mistakes right at the end of the game, then you would have thought you were in dreamland, in cuckoo land. You would have never seen it coming. I believe in Bielsa as well. I believe in Bielsa as well. We were literally in the depths of hell. So if you had told us those days that we would be doing this to Chelsea, then you would have probably bitten your hand off for that. So, a bit of perspective is always good. I know we all got a bit carried away with the European aspirations, and I got more carried away than anyone. But sometimes you do just have to put things into perspective a little bit. Who's next for Leeds? Who is next for Leeds? It's Man City. Brilliant. Man City, then Arsenal, and then Liverpool. Could have really done with those points today. Could have really done with it. And now I've got so many Chelsea fans that are just going to be mugging me off all day. He got us here in the first place. He did. Yes, away. City away. Then Arsenal at home. And then Liverpool at Anfield. Another away day for us. 3 aways out of the 4. What can you do, eh? Well, anyway, guys, like I said, thank you all for coming. The fights at the end, though, I don't know what's going on. I want to know what was said by Firpo. I really am intrigued to know what happened there. No Coopers, we're good. Is that a coincidence there? Could you say Cooper is potentially right to be dropped from the side if and when he comes back from injury? Obviously, he's not good. I don't like to see anyone get injured, but he wasn't playing today, and we defended pretty well. Down to you. Would we have done any better with Cooper in the side instead? I don't know. Koch is someone who I want to see come back, but unfortunately, it looks like it's going to be a very long time until he's back as well. Oh yeah, Cooper against City. I know. Oh man. What the hell was he thinking there, man? That was almost as bad as Klitsch today. Flipping heck. I mean, it did make it a bit more exciting winning with 10 men, didn't it? So it all worked out in the end, but flipping heck, man. Coops always misses big games. Anyway, guys, like I said, though, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that we couldn't get the points. You guys are all absolute legends. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you. I hope to see you all very, very, very soon for that City game, of course. And I'm so sorry for the way things panned out today. But thank you guys all so much for watching and tuning in. It's been an absolute pleasure. See ya, mate. Marching on together. See ya, Leeds overtime. Hopefully, I'll hopefully see you soon. And hopefully be a bit earlier so we can have a bit more of a chat, mate. But a pleasure speaking to all of you as always. Like I say, thank you very much. And if you did enjoy the content, then be sure to like. Only if you enjoyed it, though. If you don't enjoy it, you think I'm a bit of an obnoxious, annoying, whatever you want to call me, then that's absolutely fair enough, to be honest. And anything you say is relevant, as always. But if you did enjoy it, then hey, why not help support me, support you? And, of course, if you do want to stay tuned in for any future content, live streams, uploads, whatever it is, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell down below. But for now, guys, like I said, thank you very much. See ya, mate. MOT, marching on together. Good performance, terrible result, absolutely. And I'll leave you guys on that bombshell. Thank you very much. Au revoir, my boys.